Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen.
I'm not sure I like how you're asking me that.
And I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers.
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
There has to be some kind of mistake.
In my experience, Proctor Quinlan doesn't make mistakes.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Apparently I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
You make a fair point. Apparently I've misjudged you.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
I suppose that depends on whether you believe he was a spy or a victim. It's clear the distinction means little to Elder Maxson, however.
There's a dozen other ways this can go down. But someone like Maxson will never see it.
Yeah, couldn't we just put him in a cage so your scientists can study his behavior?
Absolutely not. My decision is final.
I don't know what to say.
Yes, perhaps we need to get our thoughts in order before we do something foolish.
So he'll help him. It doesn't matter if he's a synth. It only matters if he's with the Institute.
This isn't a request that requires an answer, Knight. This is a direct order. Hunt down Danse and execute him.
With pleasure. I'll make him pay for lying to us.
But he didn't lie, don't you get it? Danse is a victim just like the rest of us.
Yeah, I don't like liars. Kind of makes you the bad guy by default.
Unbelievable. The two of you make me sick.
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear.
I won't do it. Danse deserves a chance to explain himself.
Does he? What if he just lied some more?
Exactly. Unlike you, we don't desert our friends when they're at their most vulnerable.
He doesn't need to explain. It's obvious you didn't know. No one is that good of a liar.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
I knew it. I knew there was something wrong with Danse. Who talks like that? He sounds like a walk-in dictionary, for fuck's sake.
Any words of wisdom?
To be honest, I suspected Danse was a synth from the beginning. Well, technically I thought he was made of wood, but that's not really the point now, is it?
Any other advice?
Whoa, Danse is a synth? That's crazy. So crazy. By the way, which one is Danse again?
Just curious what you're thinking.
Wow. So Danse is a synth? Well, if nothing else, he's gonna make a lot of Brotherhood soldiers question their beliefs.
That's all.
Okay?